Hi there, I'm Coral.
Hello, and I'm Lindsay.
And we're here today to answer your questions about home lifts. The most asked questions on the internet, what are they? Let's go and find out, shall we?
Some random questions.
Okay, let's see what we got this time.
What
okay.
have we got here?
First question. What is the alternative to a lift in a house?
Oh, I don't like this question. I want to put a lift in.
Downstairs living, but that's not very
horrible
nice.
thought. Extension, but again, you're just downstairs then.
Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah.
You could be in a good area. Your children might be in a lovely school. It might be the fact you've lived in your house all your life.
Yeah.
And the heartache and the
leaving neighbours, friends.
Yeah, having to pack your whole home up. I
downsize.
Ooh. Yeah,
I couldn't even bear that. Who wants to?
Do I want to say care home? Some people might be. Well, it might be moving in with family. Oh.
Yeah.
Only joking.
That depends.
Only joking. All those family that might be listening.
But it's a solution. What's the alternative? Just move house.
Just not well.
You could have sort of an alternative. Could be a stair lift instead of having a sort of real lift.
Yeah.
Stair lifts are a lot cheaper, a lot less sort of intensive. So by that I mean they're sort of easier to fit. There's not any building works with the stair lift normally. Those are kind of the alternatives that you can have. And obviously the whole purpose of having a lift is to be able to get access to the whole house, so sort of trying to get access to all of your house and just living downstairs is an ideal scenario. Alternative quite
and it's probably
cheaper to have a stair lift.
But with a home lift
it's cheaper than
moving even or extensions
and things like
absolutely.
that. Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, perfect. Next question. I think that one was all right.
Hey.
That one okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
What are the disadvantages of a home lift?
Well, I'm going to say space, maybe. You are having to give up or allocate
a bit of the
I wouldn't even like
the footprint.
What are we talking?
Well, if you imagine
telephone box size, bit bigger.
If you can remember what size those are.
Yeah, they've got loads of viewers now going, a telephone box? What's that?
Can I remember that?
Should we say 3 foot by 3 foot, maybe? Something like that.
I don't know. I'm a bit rubbish with sizes. But if you imagine like sort of the size of a wheelchair or a chair and a little bit bigger, it depends what sort of lift you go for. So some of them
how you know this is unscripted, because if it was scripted I'd have a footprint for you right now to show you, so that's just proven.
But it's okay because all of the dimensions of the lifts, and we're not going to remember all of them because you do get, although there is a lift called this, there are actually different variations of that lift with different platform sizes, and it depends on what you want to sort of use the lift for as to and how big it needs to be.
So you are going to have to use that space, whether it be it might go up in a spare bedroom or it might come down in your living room.
That's
you obviously couldn't. You can send it up out of the way, but you just obviously couldn't put a sofa there.
Yeah. Or maybe a bed over or two in there or something like that. That's not a good idea.
What's another
disadvantages? You have to have some building work to get it in.
Yeah, but we organise all that. It's not something the customer. We can project manager the whole thing. Electrics, plumbing work with pipes, having to reroute pipe works and stuff.
If necessary,
we provide the drawings and everything that everybody needs, so it's not hassle for you, but it is disrupting the house.
When the actual work is going on, so we have to basically cut a hole within the ceiling. So
I was going to say it can be quite time consuming to get one installed, as opposed to say a stair lift can take half a day, 6-7 hours. A home lift will take days.
Yeah, so maybe sort of
I want to say
realistically floor,
but that's
maybe.
including the building work. Because sometimes it's not until you lift those floorboards up, we see a little pipe there that needs moving, you need to get a plumber out.
Or
so
electrics that
wire
within the sort of in the gap of the ceiling. So,
I mean, we've done some in 2 days, but I would just have 4 days in mind.
Yeah, just to sort of bear it in mind. Okay, next question.
Here we go.
Does a home lift add value?
Oh my god, I don't know how to answer that.
It depends, I guess, if well, it will add value in that, you know, if you look at an alternative of, say, moving house or going into like a care home or cutting your house into a bungalow, then it does add sort of personal value to you.
Yeah.
It's something like if you put a swimming pool in your back garden, well, that make the property more desirable. It will make it more desirable to somebody who wants a swimming pool in the back of the garden.
That's true.
So I would say probably a home lift is kind of along those sorts of lines.
Yeah,
it depends if you actually want one or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can think that they are sort of a good idea. Let's say if you've got a really big house and you've got like an elevator style lift, then I would say that possibly does add value. Whether a home lift adds value or not, I think that's probably sort of on.
It's so funny
whether that person actually who was moving to a house does need it, I guess.
I think your first answer was on point, because I've had customers phone us when they've been looking for houses with wet rooms and stair lifts in. It's a market, isn't it?
Yeah,
whether it's a great market.
I mean, there is an actual housing crisis on right now, in that there are not a lot of properties, hardly any, in fact, that are actually designed with accessibility in mind.
True, yeah.
So it could be that it might make it more desirable.
Yeah.
And if you have a lift in, it may make it more sort of popular. Do they add value? I'm not really.
I don't really know, but I wouldn't let that sort of change your opinion or make you think, actually, I'm not going to get one because it's not going to add value to the home. Because as quick and easy, I say quick, but as easy as they are to install, they can be removed, and you can have your house looking back to normal. The aperture filled and decoration done, so as if the lift had never existed. So it's not like once it's there permanently.
Necessarily. So if anybody did want to sort of buy a property that did have a lift in, it could easily be sort of removed. Yeah. Great point, Linz. Great point.
Here we go.
Okay, next question.
Well, I want a lift in my...
We're following a theme here. Hold on a moment.
I want one in my house.
Is it good to have a lift at home? They are handy, I guess. I mean, I haven't got one personally.
No.
But
imagine if you did.
Quite handy.
Think about the pro. I mean, just think about it.
Carrying your vacuum.
The first thing I thought of, because I've got fan steps. All of that malarkey. Son's cricket bag. That's a pain, honestly. I could honestly,
carrying washing baskets up and downstairs. That's not easy. Depending on your volume of laundry, it's certainly not easy in my house.
Just chuck it down one bit at a time. Is it good to have a lift at home? It's definitely better than the alternate, like, stair lift.
Struggling on the stairs.
Than struggling on the stairs. Yeah. If you're starting to feel, if the fact that you even thought about it means you obviously are struggling one way or another, and it's future proofing. You might be thinking, well, you know, if I'm not going to have a lift, I think about putting the lift on the market. What is out there? There's not many bungalows. So I would say it is good.
It is a good idea.
It's a good idea,
particularly if you're struggling with the stairs.
Definitely.
And obviously, you know, as we've said before in previous videos, please don't think it's you that's the problem. It's not. It's the stairs. No. We make houses with stairs, and
ridiculous!
They're made inaccessible by design anyway. So a stair lift or a home lift, they definitely make the house sort of accessible for everybody.
Definitely.
So okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right then, that's
all
it
of them
for today. So we shall see you on the next video. Don't
Certainly
forget to like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more wonderful, entertaining content.
Yes. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.